Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they're short and unboring? This is why I've invented the 5-minute meeting. All right, Ashland City Council meeting of March 15th, the Ides of March. Don't worry, no one gets stabbed. It's this guy, not here. Seemed expected. No one seemed to care. And then this one said, no tree commission presentation tonight because they couldn't get their act together, apparently, or whatever. And then there's no vehicle barrier vote. Well, lots of disappointed vehicle barrier fans out there. And then public forum. Public forum was a lady in sunglasses. She said, cell towers and EMF, electromagnetic fields, kill, but kill slowly. Put a moratorium on 5G towers. And then the classic 5G lady, she shows and says, council should rewrite telecom ordinances. Don't worry, I have attorneys writing language to change the ordinances for you. 5G is unsafe. And then a lady with no video said, not okay with the SOU 5G cell tower. Everyone is passing the buck. We are your bosses. And then a lady in glasses said, climate change actions need to happen. And then something about common ground, and then she lost me. And then a city manager reported, he said, one, financial software, OpenGov, will have daily updates on financial stuff. And then April 4th at 3:30, there will be council training on how they deal with the new city manager process. And then March 19th, Ashland City Hall and all public buildings will be open to the public. And then consent agenda was approving the 50-year anniversary of the co-op. I think there's going to be a banner. That was all approved. And then new business. City Parks Commission vacancy appointment. So the city council makes a final choice, but the Parks Department presents their top three because they went through some process to pick their top three. And so this one says, hey, we should just vote on the park's number one choice. We just vote on that guy. And then this one goes, hey, let's hear about the parks process a little bit. And then so the parks commissioner, one of those commissioners says, we picked Jim Bachman as our favorite. End of process discussion, basically. And then this one goes, didn't he already run for parks and lose? So voters already said no to this guy, right? And then parks guy goes, the others didn't even run, so maybe voters hate him too. Them too. I mean, who knows? And then this guy goes, we know he's on the budget committee right now, so he can't be on parks council and both, right? And nobody was really sure, blah, 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 blah. And so then this one says, hey, I move, we appoint parks number one guy, Bachman, as long as he resigns from the budget commission. And the city manager goes, look, this is an election, so we can't just add stipulations, so as long as he resigns and whatever. And this one goes, that seems like the right point to make. And then this one goes, she goes, hey, we asked the parks to pick the top three. But now we say we're all discussing that maybe the top three aren't the best, and this one says, well, we asked for recommendations, but it's just recommendations. It's not a commitment to rubber stamp their personal favorite, right? And this one goes, I move that we only vote on parks top three, and they all approved that. They said, all right, yeah, sure. And then so voting begins, and 3-2, Jim Bachman wins park commissioner. So the parks commissioner, literally handpicked their own like-minded crony to replace an elected official. Gee, I wonder if he's an old white guy. Oh, Ashland. And then revisions to fees and charges. Parks wants to increase the golf course fee and Gaiawatu fees. And this one says, she goes, hey, can we should split these two items. She says, I'm fine with the golf course fee thing, but not the Guanajuato fee. So there's a vote to remove Guanajuato fees from this item. That passed 4-1. She was like, no. And so back to the golf course rate increase. And so this guy goes, so how much are we going to? How much does this increase make us for the city? And this is $15,000. And then it was all approved. And I thought they were going to then discuss the 7% fee increase for Guanajuato businesses, but I guess not. And then rogue Recology CPI adjustment. The finance lady said Recology is asking for $1.38 per person increase for garbage pickup. And then the Recology guy says, the regular cost of living increase, it didn't happen last year because of COVID and the economy and stuff, so increase is pretty necessary. And this guy goes, hey, are we paying more than other cities for recycling? And the ecology guy was like, well, we are. Medford and Talent, they don't have groovy recycling places next to their skate park. So, but citizens of Ashland in the past have said they're cool with, a little more for recycling because we're pro recycling. And then this one goes, I move to approve the garbage rate increase. And everyone's, the spectrum, everyone was so sad to try to increase fees. It was a very sad vote, and we're so sad to be voting. But so it was voted 2-2. So 2 to increase, right? And then 2 not to increase, right? And then this one, whoop, she disappeared. She got unplugged from the meeting. She dropped or whatever. They tried to call her. It was so she didn't vote, and so it's tied 2-2. What do you do in a tie? Mayor steps in. So the mayor came in and said, she goes, I'm so sorry, ecology guy. I mean, I like you and all the work you do, but I'm against rate increases in general. So no to ratings. So no rate increases for garbage. There you go. And then forest fire grant. We got a $400,000 grant from the state. This is in the papers a couple of weeks ago. It was a big thing from the state. And then the fire guy showed up and he goes, hey, this goes towards multiple fire safe proofing wildfire things. And then so it says, I move we adopt the budget. We changed the budget to include this new grant. Who wouldn't do that? Of course, all approved. And that's it. End of meeting. You're welcome.